Good morning, guys. It is August 1st. Thanks for tuning in to the Trucker John Show. I'm Trucker John, and I'm here in Wadsworth, Ohio. My truck is going in the shop today. It was in the shop yesterday afternoon for a while, and got some stuff done on it. Got the pre-cooler changed on the tri-pack and a couple other little things. And today we're going after the cooling line manifold that sits behind the frame rail down low back on the right side of the engine, which is, luckily I got out here because he said it looks like it's just about to fall apart. So we got a new stainless steel manifold to put there, and that should last the rest of the life of the truck. All right, well, let's see what happens today, and hopefully we'll be on our way home tonight. Got the pre-cooler put in the Thermo King tri-pack yesterday afternoon when I got here, and got the covers and everything put back on it, so that's looking good. Still got to kind of dig into the charging issue on it. The alternator is charging. It's a brand new alternator. I put it on, so the issue before was not the actual alternator. So it charges, but the problem is it doesn't know when to stop charging. So thinking there's probably an issue between the alternator and the battery. It's not, there must be a voltage drop, and it thinks it needs to keep charging. So got to look at that and do the cooling line stuff up front, and that should be about it for this trip over. I plan on coming back in August and leaving the truck here for a week and getting a bunch of big work done, like an EGR cooler, because those go bad. I want to grab mine out of there and put a new one in before it starts failing and putting coolant into the engine. And a couple other big things. I want a new driver's seat. I'm going to do front brakes. Can't think of everything, but I'm building a list for them to do in a week in August. I'm going to drop the truck off, get a rental car, go home for a week, vacation, and come back and get back at it. I've got the doors and stuff all opened up already, kind of cool it off. It's awful warm in there. That concrete really holds in the heat. So I got up earlier this morning, opened up the doors, got the ceiling fans going, seeing if I can cool down the shop for them a little bit. And it just kind of waiting for them to get here. He wanted me to pull the truck in the shop before it starts raining. It's supposed to start raining about 8 o'clock. So keep an eye on that. Start sprinkling, I'll just pull the truck right on into the shop. Alrighty, good afternoon everybody, or good evening I should say. It is 6:15 p.m. and I just got out of the shop here in Wadsworth, Ohio. Gonna head for home. Should be home just about between 1:30 and 2:30 in the morning. So that'll work out alright. If I get home by 2, I can leave by noon on Monday, so that gives me my 34 hours off. So we got everything done that I was planning on getting done on this trip. Got that new water return manifold. That took quite a long time. Got a lot of new hoses put on, silicone hoses. Got rid of the rubber hoses, and just got that all taken care of. Got the new pre-cooler put in the tri-pack, and we found out that the cooling fan that bolts to the outside of the pre-cooler, cooling fan was not working. It was actually froze solid. You couldn't hardly even turn it. So I got to get a fan. I'll pick one up Monday, but got that fixed and figured out we had a low voltage condition, which was telling the alternator on the tri-pack to keep charging the battery. So we got that straightened out. And a couple other things. I had to modify one of the quarter fenders on the driver's side of the truck, where it's right near the tri-pack. We think maybe the vibration on the road is making that quarter fender strike the outside of the fan right by the pre-cooler, and it may be why we're developing leaks there. Plus we put new motor mounts on the tri-pack because they were kind of shot, so we're Probably got rid of a lot of vibration that was down inside the cabinet of the tri-pack. So that's hoping that's going to take care of the problem. And that's about all we had done, really. The replumbing the return manifold on the Cummins motor up front was a pretty long job. Also had the tri-pack oil and filters changed as well. And so now we're just heading right through Wadsworth here, Wadsworth, Ohio, and we've got 472 miles to go to get home. We are bobtailing, meaning I got no trailer. So we're gonna go up here and get on the highway and start heading that way. Alright, so I just got off the phone before I left home with Thermo King, and that little electric fan I got to replace, $325. That really pisses me off. They're so overpriced, their parts and everything. I know what some people will say, well then don't buy a Thermo King APU, but it's probably the best one out there. But still, we get down here, I'll show you what I'm buying for $325. Alright, so here's the new cooling fan. I'll show it to you. But my cost, with New York gets their piece of tax too, we got $351.27. I don't know if you can see that. $351.27. And I'll show you what it is. Not that much to it. That's it. It is a plastic fan housing with a wiring harness, got an electric motor and a plastic fan. And that sits right over here on the side of the motor. It's going to go right there. There's the old one right there. Just kind of want to line it up, make sure it looks the same. Yeah, that's the right fan. Yeah, but that's it right there. That's where it goes, right in there. We're not gonna do it now. We'll do it later. We'll get it put back in the box here, and we'll do it later after we get done for the day. Yeah, it seems a little overpriced to me. What do you guys think? Alright, so the Weiss supermarket is just a few miles away, so we're gonna head over there. We're gonna pick up some watermelon, some yogurt, maybe another bag of salad or something, but after that, we're gonna head on up, be up to Fulton, and get our load picked up. Alright, so we're back in the truck. What did we get? We got a Southwest salad. We've got a 4-pack of Chobani raspberry yogurts. And then I got 4 of these smaller watermelon containers. And, ooh, don't fall over, guys. And for right now, we got one of the bigger containers. I'm going to have this right now. I've been looking forward to this watermelon all week. Alright, so we're trying to fit all this in. I got all 4 watermelons in there. And I had 3 leftover yogurts I brought from home and the 4-pack there. Let's put that mayonnaise there. This is from home. This is, one is 2 hamburger patties and the other one's got Italian sausage in it. So let's, wait a minute, let's get this here. Is that gonna fit? That might fit like that. Let's see, it'll close, that'll close. Alright, so that closes. And we got all the salad and cheese to put in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Alright, so that's what it looks like. Everything in there. Wow, it's stacked right to the top. Hopefully it's gonna close. Let's see. Oh, I just made it. Man, that's some good watermelon, guys. Real good. Good stuff. And it's a product of USA. Oh yeah. US of A. Well, it's 98 miles from here up to Fulton. Right now it's saying I'm going to be there at 5:09. Probably by the time I get done eating my watermelon, it'll be 5:15. I'll be up there. Yeah, it's okay. Our first delivery is until tomorrow at 4 o'clock, which I usually get there early, as you know, probably before noon. Usually about 11, between 11 and noon usually. I don't like to get there too early in case they're not ready, then I screw up my whole day, or my whole week, really. Alrighty guys, we are here at Fulton. Got our paperwork and our loaded trailers back here behind the plant. Should be right down here somewhere. There it is. And boy, is that thing dropped high. Holy mackerel. Now, it's okay. I want to put some grease on my fifth wheel, so I'll put the grease on, get underneath the trailer, and lower the trailer down onto the grease. Otherwise, it just kind of, I mean, it's still, if you pick up a trailer with grease on the fifth wheel, it kind of slides a lot of it off. It still gets on the fifth wheel, but this way we can keep a lot of grease in between. Yeah, don't have a lot of grease left. I didn't know it was that low. Darn. Yeah, then I just take my greasy spatula and I stick it right here in the frame. And the grease that's on it helps hold it there. Yeah, I'm out of grease. This is what I use. This stuff from Walmart, but it's empty. We got enough on the fifth wheel though. It'll be all right. All right, so we're hooked up. I pulled the trailer forward so we can get behind it because there's a mud puddle back there. I've already checked the pin, so we're good there. Just need to do the lights and the tires and stuff. Yeah, looking good so far. That should be a good trailer. It just had a inspection done on it according to the sticker up front. I guess that doesn't always mean it is. And we got a light, license plate light. Yeah, a little tight on this side here. Alright, it looks pretty good, guys. Forgot to check the seal though, didn't I? I better go back there and look at that. I mean, the trailer number's right, but always check the seal too. Make sure everything matches up. Hate to get all the way up to Vermont and find out I got the wrong trailer or the wrong load or something ain't right. Let's see. 15815, that is the correct number. So we might as well do a 30-minute break while we're here. I think I'll throw that fan on the truck, get that done on the tri-pack. Shouldn't take long. Shouldn't say that either. Every time you say it shouldn't take long, something goes wrong, right? Alright, so we're going to change out that fan with everything in the way here. Let's move that airline. I have a tight space. This is the only tool we're going to need though. It's a 1/4-inch drive socket with a I think it's a T28 bit in it. So there's 4 screws that got to come out. Actually, one's already out, so the one down the bottom he took out for me because it was hard to get to. All right, there's the fan, and you can see it barely turns. There ain't no way that that can move. And we'll get the other one out of the box. Now see how much easier that one turns. Look at that, huh? That's what it's supposed to do. It should do that for $300 and something, right? Gosh, still mad about that price. So the wire goes down. Alright. So we got 3 of the 4 screws in. We got this one here, it's loose. This one over here, loose. And this one down here, loose. Not much room there to work. Right there. And the other one is behind everything. But besides this case here that holds the fan being a little bit loose, and we put new rivets in it to make it tighter, we were also concerned that this thing, when it vibrates, this is the quarter fender, sits in front of the tire there, was vibrating and hitting the fan. So what we did, we took off the quarter fender and we took a hammer, sledgehammer, and tapped it flat right there. So now we got, you know, a lot of good clearance there now, so it shouldn't hit anymore. Yeah, we got one more to tighten and we'll be done. If I can get this on here. And we gotta plug in our wiring harness, which here is the other side, and we cut off the old plug and put it in there so that the connection wouldn't get dirty. So that's the old plug from the old fan. So we're just gonna plug this in. There we go. Got it click out of it. Alright, so the wiring harness is plugged in, so we're done. Let's put this air line back on. It was kind of in the way before. And we're about ready to get on up the road. That took us about, let's see, I went on my brakes when I started, so it took us 37 minutes. That's too long. Anyway, we're done. It's on there. So we're gonna get cleaned up here and start heading over towards Fultonville to the TA, get fuel, and then finish the rest of the ride up to Vermont. Alright, so we made it into the rest area here in Williston, Vermont, and we're going to call it a night here. And appreciate you guys joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one.